Hi, I'm Professor Greg Holmes. Here is a story of the death of Arthur, and how great anger and misfortune befell his knights, and did not cease until the flower of chivalry of all the world was destroyed. All on account of two ill-fated knights, Sir Agravaine and Sir Mordred. For this Agravaine and Mordred had a secret malice of the Queen, Dame Guinevere, and of Sir Lancelot, and daily and nightly they watched him.
I marvel that we are not ashamed to know that Sir Lancelot lays daily and nightly with the Queen.
Brother, I pray you would not speak of such things before me, for I am not on your side. I am. That I'll believe. You are always one to get into mischief, but I pray you would leave this alone, for nothing good will come of it.
I will tell the King anyway.
Not by me you won't. If you tell the King and it causes a war between Lancelot and us, just know, brother, that there are many great kings and lords behind him. And do you not remember how often Sir Lancelot has rescued the King and Queen? And the best of us would be full cold at the heart root had not Lancelot been better than us. As for me, I will never be against Lancelot for one day's deed when he rescued me from King Carados of the Dolorous Tower. And you and Sir Agravaine, he has rescued you more than 62 times from Sir Tarquin. Therefore, methinks, brother, that such noble deeds and kindness should be remembered.
Do as you please. I cannot conceal it any longer.
Stint your noise.
That I will not.
Then, God speed you, for I will not be a part of it.
What's all this then?
Sir, I can keep it from you no longer. I already told Sir Gawain that we all know Sir Lancelot has your Queen's love, and we, be your sister's sons, can stand it no longer. He is a traitor.
If it be so, know you well, he is no other. But I would hate to begin such a thing unless I might have proof. For he is an hardy knight, the best among us, and if we accuse him, he will fight. Therefore, if it be as you say, I would that he were taken with the deed.
My lord, tomorrow you go hunting, and doubt ye not, Sir Lancelot will not go with you. So, send word to the Queen that you will not be returning that evening, and then we shall catch him in the act upon pain of death.
I agree, but take sure fellowship with you.
I shall. My brother and I will take 12 knights of the Round Table.
And go carefully, for you shall find him strong.
As the French book says, the king was full loath that such an accusation be placed upon Sir Lancelot and his queen. For the king had suspicion of it, but would not hear of it, for Sir Lancelot had done so much for him and the queen so many times that Arthur loved him exceedingly.
I'm going to speak to the Queen.
Sir, I counsel you not to go, for I fear that Sir Mordred and Sir Agravaine lay in wait to do you shame. I dread some treason.
Have ye no dread? I shall come and go and make no tarrying.
If you go this night, it will ruin us all.
My nephew, I marvel much that you speak this way, since the Queen has sent for me. And you know well that I shall not be such a coward, but she will understand that I wish to see her.
God speed you well, and send you safe and sound again.
So Sir Lancelot departed, and took his sword under his arm, and so he walked in his mantle, that noble knight, and put himself in great jeopardy. And so he passed on, till he came to the Queen's chambers, and so lightly was he had into the chamber. And then, as my French sources tell me, the Queen and Sir Lancelot were together. And whether they were abed, or at any other manner of disports I care not to mention. For love then is not as love is nowadays.
And the cups and unicorns along the valley trail.
Alas, unhappy day!
Madam, have you any armor in your chambers? If so, give it me, and I shall stint their malice by grace of God.
Truly I have no armour, wherefore I dread me sore our long love is come to an end. For I hear by their noise there are many noble knights outside. They be surely armed, and against them ye may make no resistance. Wherefore you are likely to be slain, and I shall be burned. But if you do escape them, I know well you would rescue me, no matter what danger.
My noblest Christian queen, I beseech you, as you have ever been my special good lady, and I your poor knight and true, and have never failed you in right nor in wrong since the day Arthur made me a knight, pray for my soul if I am slain. If I die, my nephew Sir Bors will rescue you, and you will live like a queen upon my lands.
Nay, Sir Lancelot, nay, I will not live long after thy days.
Well, madam, since the day has come that our true love must depart, know that I am more grieved for you than for myself. If I only had armor.
I would rather they slay me and let you escape.
I shall never be. God defend me from such a shame. Madam, our true love is at an end, for King Arthur is my foe. But if you think it best, come away with me and I will rescue you from all form of danger.
Sir, that is not best. But if you see tomorrow that they put me to death, then may you rescue me as you see best.
I will, for have no doubt that while I am a man living, I will rescue you.
Sir Lancelot and Sir Bors gather their kin for the rescue of Guinevere. Mordred reports the events of the night to Arthur, who, against Gawain's strong opposition, condemns the queen to be burned. After being rescued by Sir Lancelot, the French book says they rode to Joyous Gard, where he kept her, as a noble knight should.
Alas, that ever I bore crown upon my head. How have I lost the fairest fellowship of noble knights? They are slain and gone away from me. Within these 2 days, I have lost nigh 40 knights, and also the noble fellowship of Sir Lancelot and his kin. I am sorrier to lose them than to lose my fair queen. Alas, that ever this war began. Now, fellows, I charge you that no man tell Sir Gawain of the death of his 2 brethren, for I am sure that when he hears that Sir Gareth is dead, he will go nigh out of his mind. The death of them will cause the greatest mortal war that ever was. I am sure that when Sir Gawain knows of their deaths, I shall never have rest of him till I have destroyed Sir Lancelot, or he destroys me.
Sir Lancelot has taken the queen, and nigh 24 knights have been slain, save me and my 2 brethren. For I knew that Sir Lancelot would rescue her. He were not honourable if he had not rescued the queen. He has done but knightly. Where are my 2 brethren?
Truly, Sir Iverson and Sir Gareth are slain.
Who slew them?
Sir Lancelot.
That I may not believe, that he ever slew my good brother Sir Gareth. I dare say he would have been with him against the king and us all.
Verily, sir, it is reported he slew them both.
Alas, now my joy is gone.
I knew not how it was, but as it was said, Sir Lancelot slew them in the thickest of the press, and knew them not. Therefore, let us shape a remedy for to revenge their deaths.
My king, my lord, and my uncle, know you well. Now I shall make a promise which I shall hold by my knighthood, that from this day forward I shall never fail Sir Lancelot until that one of us has slain the other. Now, dress you unto wars.
The Pope arranges a truce, and Guinevere is returned to Arthur, and Lancelot and his kin leave England to become rulers of France. At Gawaine's instigation, Arthur invades France to resume his war against Lancelot. Word then comes to the king that Mordred has seized his kingdom and Arthur leads his forces back to England. Mordred attacks them upon landing and Gawaine is mortally wounded and dies, although not before having repented for having insisted that Arthur fight Lancelot and has written Lancelot to come to the aid of his former lord.
Welcome, my sister's son. I thought they were dead, and yet I see thee alive.
Sir, God has sent me here to warn you of your death, and to warn you not to do battle tomorrow, but to make a truce with Sir Mordred, to fight within a month from today. For within a month, Sir Lancelot will come and rescue you and slay him.
We are agreed then. If you see any sword drawn, you shall attack and slay that traitor Mordred, for I trust him not.
If you see any manner of sword drawn, you shall fight and slay any who lay before you, for I do not trust this treaty.
This unhappy day! What has become of all my noble knights? I am at my end. I would to God I knew now where that traitor Mordred was that hath caused all this. Yonder have I spied you, all this woe hath wrought.
Sir, let it be. If you pass this day, you will be revenged upon him. Remember your dream. There are 3 of us, and but 1 of him. We have won the day!
Oh, traitor, now is thy death day come.
There are pillars and robbers. out in the field. It's best we get you to some town.
I would that I could, but my head aches. Lancelot, alas that I ever were against thee, for now I have my death. It's a full heavy sight to see this noble duke die for my sake. For he would have helped me that had more need of help than I. Now, leave this mourning and weeping, for it will avail me not. If I lived the death of Sir Lucan would grieve me evermore, but time passeth on fast. Therefore, take thou here Excalibur, and go with it to the water, and I charge thee, throw the sword in that water and tell me what you see there.
My lord, it shall be done.
What sawest thou there?
My lord, I saw nothing but wind and waves.
Untruly spoken. Go again! Carry out my commandment!
My lord,
What sawest thou there?
I saw waters wap and waves wan.
Traitor to me and untrue, you have now betrayed me twice! Who would have thought that you were so dear to me and a noble knight and would betray me for the riches of this sword? Go again! Your tarrying is putting my life in jeopardy, and if you do not do as I bid thee, if ever I may see thee, I shall slay thee with mine own hands! Help me hence, for I have tarried over long.
Philip, I must now leave thee.
My lord Arthur, what will become of me?
Comfort thyself, for I have no trust left for to trust in. I must unto the Vale of Avalon to repair my grievous wound. And if thou hear not from me again, pray for my soul.
I will, my lord.
Thus of Arthur I find no more written in the authorized texts, neither more of the very certainty of his death heard I ever read. But thus he was led away in a ship, wherein were 3 queens, King Arthur's sister, Morgan le Fay, the other was the Queen of North Wales, and the third was Queen of the Wastelands. These ladies brought him to his grave, and buried him there, and a hermit that was once Bishop of Canterbury bore witness, though the hermit did not know if it was truly the body of King Arthur. Yet some men say in many parts of England that King Arthur is not dead and shall come again. And many men say that there is written upon his tomb this verse, Hic jacet Arthuris, Rex quondam, Rex futuris. Here lies Arthur, who was once king, and king shall be again. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Holmes.